What's happening, guys? I'm Ada from DK Tune. Today's video is on this i30N, which we mapped to stage 2 last October, I believe. So it's running stage 2 and we're going to strap it down on the dyno now to get some figures. Today we are also fitting a Flexi pipe. This is designed for this car specifically and is designed to give us around about 5 to 10 brake horsepower, which is exactly what the customer wants. So when that is done, we're going to do another dyno a little bit later on, see what we get. But yeah, we're strapping it down now. We're going to get a dyno pull, see what it makes. Right guys, so the stage 2 figures were really nice on this car. 312 brake horsepower and 465 Newton meters of torque without the Flexi. That's just on stage 2, so these pull really good figures and sounds incredible as well, as you can hear from the footage. Now, we're gonna go stick it on the ramp, get the Flexi on, and then we're gonna retest it and see what we make from that Flexi. Again, it's specifically designed for this car to give us 5 to 10 brake horsepower. So, stay tuned.
Well then guys, so the Flexi pipe is now on and we've just done some after dynos as well with the same correction factors, so back-to-back figures. Some really impressive results actually from just a tiny bit of pipe about this big. Peak power hasn't really changed, that's remained around 312 horsepower. However, what we can see from the graph is in mid-range power we have gained around 5-6 horsepower, maybe a little bit more in there. Just in the mid-range between around 3,500 RPM all the way up to sort of 5,000 RPM, we've gained a bit of horsepower in there. Peak torque has increased by around about 5 to 6 Newton meters, and again in that rev range there between 3,500 and 5,000 RPM there is quite a nice big difference there of Newton meters. So yeah, overall it does what we thought it was going to do on the tin, and we can obviously print these off for the customer, give them back to there, give them feedback, and yeah, away he goes.
Right guys, so last time we had the car in, we never actually got a feel of what this power was like because the customer had to come back, get the car. It was a bit of a rush to get the car out. So we're now having Daniel take us out to see what the car is actually like. This is the manual version as well.
Feels really nice having like the manual
so smooth,
box.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's like it's got a short shifter on. I can't remember.
Yeah, I also know that on these they do have rev match technology.
Yeah, I just felt it, and as soon as you put it into the next gear down, it's starting to rev up already. Oh,
I love the little pop and bangs as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
With the sports Flexi as well, the bangs are quite a bit louder, but they're still not overpowering.
Yeah, just right on there. It's not like, you know, they're not ASBO, are they? They're just,
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
on the over and right at the top of the RPM, isn't it?
Yeah. So when you want to be a bit ASBO-ish,
yeah,
it's there.
You can be,
but it's not too bad.
It's got a really nice feel to it though. It's the first time I've driven an i30N, and it's really sporty.
It's good quality as well. Like normally when you think of Hyundai, you don't think high quality, but this car feels like they've actually put a lot of time and effort and thought into making the car the perfect driving experience. I know that it's an N, and that's, you know, why you get all this.
Like you say, the rev map technology is really useful.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
It's basically a good all-rounder, but very track focused as well, isn't it?
Yeah, well this customer's hopefully joining us on one of our track days when we go this year at some point. So
that'd be good.
I think when we went to Castle Coombe last time, there was a couple of Jesus. Got a nice amount of torque to it.
Yeah.
470 Newton meters of torque now. It's awesome.
Well, it definitely provides it well, and doesn't seem to be It does wheel spin, but it doesn't seem to have any torque steer or anything, does it?
The tiny bit then, but the traction's still off because of just coming off the dyno.
Yeah.
So I imagine with the traction in the sport setting, you won't get that sort of pull-in really.
Yeah.
But I really like the drive modes and the you know, the button there for N mode and stuff. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like got a race sort of steering wheel almost. You know.
Yeah, it's very focused, isn't it, for track? Jesus.
Yeah, no, like I say, there's little pop.
Feel that top end horsepower as well, can't you?
Yeah. And the torque just keeps pulling. It's relentless.
It does, yeah.
Really nice flat torque curve, as you can see from the dyno we've just done. The torque curve's really nice and flat across the top, so that's why you get all this power all the way through. Not just a big lump and then it dies. It holds, which is nice.
Yeah, really, really nice, well set up car, guys. Hyundai, we recommend.
Well done, Hyandai. Well
Very
done.
nice car. So guys, some really interesting results from something like 18 inches of pipe, what it can do to your car. So, if you have a i30N, you want this done on your car, be it the Stage 2 or any exhaust work on any of your cars, then please do not hesitate to message us on Instagram and Facebook, and we'll see you in the next one.